Hello, so in this video I'm going to teach you how to create a very basic like voiceover and talking head podcast kind of vocal chain. If this is your first time ever doing this, then I will teach you some, I'm not the greatest teacher. I think what I was trying to say is like show you some very basic stuff so you have like some starting knowledge. So, first of all, the most important thing is we need a denoiser. So, I use this one a lot. It's called RX11 Voice Denoise. This is paid. Keep this in mind. But this is seriously one of the best things I've ever used. This is like crazy goated. If you're looking for a free alternative, then you should check out RNNoise right here. This is free. It's on GitHub. You can get that. So, back to RN11 Voice Denoise. I just click on Learn. Boom. And then reduction all the way. And then threshold 1. And it sounds like this. You can barely hear it, but with all of the effects, okay, this will make a very big difference. So, yeah, that's why you need a denoiser. So, okay, on to the next effect. This is called an EQ. This is paid, but you can search up Reaper VSTs. It's for free. You can get a bundle of stuff that you can start with. So that's a good place to start. Get all these effects here. What we're gonna do first is remove some of this low end here, otherwise called rumble. So when I'm shaking my microphone, you have all of this here. You don't need this. So I'm going to cut at around 70 hertz, and I'm going to increase the steepness of this cut. So it's only going to affect this part. It's not going to affect the rest of my voice. So yeah, you get that. Okay, so next up is we're going to boost the top end. Not too much, because this is a voiceover, and if your listeners are going to listen to it, your voice, a lot, you don't want to make it sound too harsh. I know a lot of people love boosting this like crazy, but please, I'm telling you, just please back off on it a little. So 10k hertz is where the air lives. So that's the airiness. Okay. And then around 3k is our intelligibility, or our what is it called? Clarity. Yeah, you get clarity around 3k. So I'm going to boost that 3 decibels. That's a good amount to start with. And then I'm also going to boost 5k. Keep in mind though, this is where like your S's lives. So otherwise known as sibilants. So you're going to be very gentle with this. I'm going to do like, I don't know, 1.5. Let's do 1.5 and a very gentle curve like that. 5k. So I'm a person who likes a little bit more low end. So I'm going to add more bass here at 150, 1.5. We're doing 1.5, not a lot. Okay, just remember this, gentle curves. And then I want to get rid of some boxy tones. So if you're in a very small enclosed room, like in your closet, this here is your boxiness. So you're going to want to reduce that if you're in a very small room. In my case, it sounds fine. I don't even need to reduce this, but I just like, I like to scoop it a bit. So, oops, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. 1.5 negative. Sorry, it's supposed to be negative 1.5. Sorry, I can't look at my keyboard. So, frequency, the boominess lives around like 350, if I remember correctly. So 350 right there, my boominess. So yeah, this is our very basic EQ. So let's continue with the secret sauce, compression. This is what, this is where all the magic happens. So I use TDR Kotelnikov. This is free, which is so goated of this whatever company who made this VST is. Just go into the presets here and use vocal bus tight. And what I like to do is turn up the ratio to 3 and then turn the threshold to when it sounds okay. And normally that is about, like when I'm talking normally, it's doing around 3 to 4 decibels of reduction. So yeah, that sounds fine. So we have that. And let's get another layer of compression. And this one is just doing very light compression. This compressor is on the heavier side, but I like it because it brings everything together. So yeah, and keep in mind, this is for like talking head, so like ASMR or podcasts. So this is not a singing kind of vocal chain. Just remember that. I'm just gonna turn the threshold up a little bit so you can start hearing like some of the background noise already. It's like kind of resurging. So I'm going to add a noise gate, and I'm going to find a threshold where it can keep my voice, but it reduces, like it completely cuts out all of the background noise. So yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna keep it as that. And then finally, the most important thing, one of the most important things in a kind of talking head preset vocal chain is the de-esser. So if you have a very cheap microphone, very bad microphone, then you're going to have a lot of sibilants. So this is important. This is also free, by the way. You can get this de-esser. You get this compressor. You can use this twice if you don't have Shaper Box. This is paid. And then literally any noise gate, any free noise gate, it works fine. They work all the same. And then any EQ, again, they work all the same. And RNNoise for the noise reducer. So it sounds like this. And yeah, you can actually tell that they're doing something. So yeah, always do A/B testing. And yeah, I hope you have fun on your your music making journey or whatever you're doing. And that is the end of the tutorial. So goodbye.